Hi, this is Tolbert again. I'm 49 years old. I'm a teacher and an artist, filmmaker. I also freelance as internal and external auditor, and occasionally I'm acting. So my topic tonight is about how I became a filmmaker. There. So I left Obi Montessori in 2000. Yeah, and while working there, actually in the years 97 to 2000, I kind of like applied for the weekly scriptwriting workshop. I did attend for a while for 2 sessions, and after that, I failed to continue. I don't know for whatever reason. Maybe I was preoccupied then, so I did not graduate in said uh, script writing workshop. Okay, so as I said, I left Obi Montessori 2000, and after that, I freelanced as a bookkeeper of small medium enterprises and some professionals, and I was able to actually apply as a production accountant of Hill Cortez. So I did three of his films as production accountant. The first one was with what's that? The first one was Homecoming. Yeah, it starred Alex, uh, and who else? And so many others. So we had a shooting in Quezon Province. So I was production accountant, and I was reporting to the live producer who used to be Mike Sandes during that time. Okay, so I did three of his films, three of Hill Protest's films. I was production accountant, but during that time also I freelanced with other independent companies, independent production companies. So I did work with Regal Films for a while. I was production assistant. I worked with the first Manay po. So I was like production assistant, and uh, I made sure that uh, availability of the actors are in sync with uh, the shooting schedule, and I did work there for a while. So I left after how many shooting days. So, but I did work uh, closely with Mother Lily. So I kind of like uh, I kind of like work with her in some other projects during that time. But well, when I left, still freelance with other independent films. So I was production accountant of Santa Mesa. It's an international production outfit based in the U.S. and the film director Ron Morales was and is film. So we did have a shooting for like how many days here in Quezon City, and I was also the the tutor of the main actor who is during the time was a student grade school, I guess, and they needed a teacher also. So when I presented my resume, they learned that I'm a teacher, so and from a Montessori school, so that's why they got me as tutor as well. So back to how I became a filmmaker. So Some of my friends the in the production actually introduced me to Love Diaz on time because I think Love Diaz during the time needed an accountant, so I was introduced to him. So I went to his house, his condo in Marikina, and because I learned that he could speak my dialect, which is Visaya, so I got along with him um, immediately. And while hanging around in his condo, he told me that I probably could become a filmmaker. I don't know because I was so loquacious. Look, I was so talkative, and he probably could sense that this guy could make a film out of his gay life story. So he he told me to write my first script. So actually, my friends, mutual friends, told me not to believe Love Diaz. Even told me not to become like Alita Top because Love Diaz was like that. So I didn't believe them, and Love Diaz was kind of persistent to really push me and get to my script. And well, it took me a while. It took me like a year to finish my script. So I did my first film, Higby, Cry for Redemption. Uh, check out this. I have that subtitle as different as that one, but I learned that I learned from film test that you could actually uh, have a subtitle different from what actually is the meaning of your title in Tagalog. So in Filipino. So I did that. So there. So shooting the film was actually fun, and never did I mention to Love Diaz at first that I used to be a college writer also. I was features editor of the school paper of um, ICC LaSalle, now LaSalle University of Zamis. So there. So we did the first film be in 2006, I guess, and after 4 years we did Sped Hearts, which was again uh, an inspiration from a life experience as a sped teacher in Montessori Filipino. So we did that in 2010, and then while into freelance works, I also did work as production accountant of Independencia of Ryan Martin. Uh, what else? I occasionally into acting also. Some independent films because of my acting with the film. The kind of like got me into the films, and all in all, I guess I had 10 cameo roles in different independent films. So after that, in 2012, I did In Loving Memory of My Mother, which I self-produced, and well, the the final the footages are actually in my director of photography slash editor's desk. Yet I hope we could wrap it up, and I hope we could finish the film. So next was the film was Di Nagkukubli ang Buwan sa Gawing Matala, or the moon is not a star in a starry night. So we did a teaser shoot uh, in Cavite, and it's Megan Aguilar. So I hope we could finish the film, but still we're kind of looking for an opportunity that we could produce fully produce the film. So it was line produced by myself and Edna Bohol of um, uh, ERJ Communications and Creative Media. What else? Well, I did the script of Kubaw Bakit Mahal Kita. Unfortunately, I hope I could find producers for that. So, there. I'm just lucky because two of my films, Higby and Sped Hearts, were actually distributed by Video Flick or Ivory Records, for that matter, and I'm happy because the first film, which is there were actually the no actors of the film. I mean, the the lead actors were not actually actors during the time, and at the same time, Sped Hearts, which was about a small Montessori school and showcasing the nuances of special children as mixed with normal kids. That starred Shara Soto and Danica Soto, Chita Louie, and Chamito, and among others. And RC Pagtalunan. So I hope. Well, I'm planning to actually refurbish the film because the film was kind of exaggerated. I did not actually fight for my creative freedom during that time, but that's all right because I also forged a friendship that's beyond uh, beyond ordinary, beyond usual. So that's alright, but I hope I can still refurbish the film to showcase exactly what were in the script, and so that um, I could make it right, because I know that there were people part of the production that were hurt because of that. Uh, it's still a good film, I guess, because there was once a film marketer in the Bicol area that actually uh, paid me 50 or 100,000 for that matter to show the film to the students of Sorsogon and Bicol also, and I was also invited to have it shown in Ozami City to masteral students of education. I was invited by Mr. Imperio, who used to be my professor at La Salle Ozamis, and who's now heading the masteral or master's college, graduate studies of Ozamis University, Medina College. So he got me there for a while. He got me for like a day to show the film to his students. What else? Yeah, and I guess I could tell you that indeed passion is writing and storytelling, and I was so happy that there were people that discovered or that saw my potential as a storyteller. Well, the first one was when I replaced my my boss, my internal audit manager, who migrated to the US as a teacher. So that involves talking also and storytelling maybe at the same time. So, and of course, Love Diaz, and yeah, I'm grateful for all these people that actually discovered me. What if I hope it's up to say that, and who who saw my potential, and I hope I could be able to do a lot more of works like that. And so that, yeah, I think it's food for the soul. Unfortunately, to be honest, even if it was distributed, even if the two films were actually distributed by Ivor Records and or Video Flick for that matter, uh, it's very difficult, to be honest. It's very difficult to have a healthy ROI as far as independent films are concerned. So that's I hope it's not a dilemma, or but I know it's a difficult situation because people during the time, or until this time, are actually into digital platforms, so they watch films through Netflix and other platforms, and so DVDs and, well, and all kind of stuff like that do not seem to have an impact already. So I hope I can get those two films actually into digital platform also. Well, I hope I can still pursue doing Hindi Nagkukubli ang Buwan sa Gabing Matala, because it's that the subject matter is about alternative system of education, or ALS, and of course Cubao Bakit Mahal Kita. So I'm really like, well, after doing two or the three films, I'm really like, thinking of how return on investment can materialize, because it's not easy to actually promise producers of potential return when it's actually staggering and not really happening. So I hope I could make a lot of money in the future so I can produce all these films pending. What else? Yeah, and I have to do work as internal and external auditor, because, to be honest, working as an independent filmmaker, since there's no sustainability, and it can be as not healthy as, because you don't have work, uh, you don't have work continuously from, 1 month to another. So there, but my heart is, I would say, before 70-30, but now I'm like having it 50-50, because I have to also respect the discipline this into internal and external auditing, because this is the discipline that I graduated, and this is the one putting food in the table. But I'm happy that, because growing up I always wanted to be a writer, and it happened, and I'm grateful for everybody that helped me get through it and helped me become who I am in the other side of the coin. So there. So thank you very much. I hope we can still do movies. Thank you, and I'm gonna see you around.